And can you put that piece of insulation that's there? Just there, so Genevieve doesn't catch a chill.
Thank you so much. I'm so delicate.
Yes, I would not want that to happen.
Small and delicate. I really love that.
Your voice changed a little bit.
It did, 100%.
When you hear it in the headphones too, it is kind of.
It's jarring.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's I was told
What?
that I have a sexy telephone voice.
You do. It's a good voice.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know what? I watched some videos from when my kids were young, and they're. Am I blushing already? I don't talk to girls well. This is going to be a long show because
It'll be fun.
No, I'm kidding. But I want. What was I saying? Oh,
your sexy phone voice.
My phone voice. No, when my kids were babies, I had a different voice because I didn't live a hard life yet. And this has earned this voice. You know, if I didn't make a whole bunch of horrible decisions, I wouldn't have this velvet voice that people have come to know and love on the Dutch Hall, right?
It led you there.
Yeah, if it wasn't for booze and cigarettes and
it's worth it.
Weed and yelling at people. What is it called? Like when you have like a psychotic break?
It's good for the voice.
What's it called when you have a nervous breakdown?
Yeah, that'll like take
thing,
a toll on your voice.
Well, cheers to psychotic breaks.
Yeah, awesome. I never had anyone cheers those ones.
Hell yeah, cheers.
Oh.
Cheers. There you go.
Thank God people appreciate a good psychotic break. This is the first time in my life that I've been rewarded.
Everyone should be. Everyone should be.
Voice
well, look what I did.
That's probably.
You are not good around girls.
It's probably my fault.
Yeah.
I know, like right away. We haven't even played the theme song yet, and I've already just
Damn, I'm so
blown all over my pants. Man, oh man, I am not holding myself together. Let's do the ads, and then we'll just do the song. And you know how it works, Johnny. But I want to get these ads out of the way.
All right.
And because I am flustered already. For the people listening to this show, I had it all together. I made a nice dinner. I had we had like normal interactions before today, right? Oh, thank you.
You just fucked him up again, yeah.
Oh, so sorry. That was
I'm sorry. I was just
kidding.
Okay.
Guys,
do it, Pete. Get it together. Okay, no, sorry. Okay, ready? No, I did it. We had normal interactions till right now, correct?
Yes, correct.
Johnny watched us at the Flamingo, and he says, you are normally awkward and weird around ladies. You did good. You were just behaving like a normal person.
You're learning from me, Pete.
Did I?
You were extremely, I mean, from what I remember, I was kind of blackout, but but mostly just kidding. Well, kind of
Just
kidding.
pretend she's blackout now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost there, so.
Yeah, usually it's when I'm blacked out that I do the good thing, and I don't get to remember it this time.
Yeah.
I did the good thing, and the person that would benefit, like would have a witness of a person watching me not be a complete spaz with a girl, would be. And you drank your way.
No, I do remember. It was a really nice conversation.
Really?
Yeah, I swear.
Thanks.
No, just kidding. kidding. It really was. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Just give me it. Jean.
That's why I'm here.
I know you are here. Yeah.
Ooh.
Johnny lit us right up.
Fucking right.
Plus, you know what? You know who lights up our show? Our good sponsor, Clean Flow, Johnny.
Yeah.
Clean Flow. You know the people out there, if you want to support the people who who give us the money, the cheddar, the fucking bucks that are in our pockets, you know, we're beholden to this sponsor, Clean Flow. Go to check out their great products. Go to KLEENFLO.com. That's cleanflow.com. And you can check out all their products, including Honey Goo, which you can put on an old nut.
Yeah, if you need to bust a nut.
Yeah, if you want to bust that thing free. Put some goo on it.
Yep.
Clean Flow. Check them out. And if you want to join our one and only Patreon supporter, our Queen Jen Husko, you can become Dutch Hall royalty too. Please.
That's double. I say we got a double subscription.
Yeah.
Honestly, you cheap bastards. You know, if we called this thing the anything but the Dutch Hall, we would have at least 2.
Yeah.
$5 a month. You know, that's $60 in a whole year.
That's
And it's not going to get Jen Husko status.
No.
You know, she's the queen because she's $10.
Yeah.
You know, just between you and me, $10. Nothing to sneeze at. You know, a month, man. So, anyways, if you want to join Dutch Hall Royalty, go to patreon.com/Dutch Hall and you can get special content. It's only available to our Patreon supporters like Jen, including the hot tub video, including the second puke ever on the Dutch Hall, which was caught
That is a
live.
good one.
third one's coming tonight.
Yeah, you showed me it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was great. Yeah.
And
Just kidding.
and both of them have been women. Both vomits that have been on
Okay,
the
then
Dutch
I
Hall have
refuse. It
been
will not
women.
be me.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'll lock it up.
Yeah. And by the way, we get accused of being a sausage party on this show, and I want to just
Not
be,
today.
But two have thrown up women have thrown up when they've come on here, so it can't be a sausage party.
it
Well, they
can't
get
be
drunk.
right. It can't be.
It can't be.
The whiskey night was guys against
That
girls,
sounds like a good time.
and yeah, the guys won. Oh no! Did Julie Franklin win? I don't know. Julie might have won. She's a hell of a drinker.
Sorry, did you say it was a sausage party?
It was a sausage party. But then last week we had Lindsay.
Yeah.
This week
Yeah.
you. Next week we're having Ashley Grace coming in with
Oh, nice.
with Ryan Schneider.
Cool.
Like there's girls every week.
Schneider is a sausage, so
Get off my. Is that his name? Schneider is a sausage.
I like what you did there.
Yeah.
Schneider is a sausage.
Yeah.
We have to isolate that and play that next week
Yeah.
for Ryan. And-
That'll be a button on the soundboard for me.
yeah, but on the soundboard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
you're so welcome.
And is that all for sponsors? Do we get it all?
I think so. You got Patreon and Clean Flow.
Put some glue.
I got it.
glue
And the
on
reason I'm doing this is because I want this all the way at the beginning of the show because I want to dedicate all my time and effort to dig it into the story that is Geneviève Dubé. Right? I just like saying it. Geneviève Dubé.
That's my name. Thank you. You're saying it beautifully. I appreciate
Is that how you're supposed
Yes, because a lot of people have trouble, and this is like I mean this is my start of my bit on stand up is this. Oh, should I save it? Is this
Just no, you just say it like it's normal.
well, I'm just because this is a conversation. This is the truth. For some reason, when I say hi, my name's Geneviève, people hear Cynthia, and it's been my whole life. They always hear Cynthia. It's like a Laurel Yanny kind of situation. I don't know what that is.
I got one for me.
You do?
Yeah, Keith.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
But Keith and Pete have the long E.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Cynthia
I don't get it.
and Geneviève.
But you know what it is? I think I pronounce it the way my dad, like, it's kind of the Moroccan way. It's like Geneviève instead of Geneviève.
Oh, Geneviève.
Geneviève. It doesn't matter. I
Is that
mean,
like yellow?
I appreciate
Sunshine? What's it mean?
I was named after a saint, so I couldn't tell you. And I am an angel, so.
Yellow angel.
But it's always Cynthia. It's always Cynthia. And the only relation to Cynthia that I have is from Rugrats. And it's Angelica's doll that has like hair missing, looks super cracked out. And I don't know if I should be insulted or if it's just like I'm from Hamilton, so they're just like, well, they make the relationship. Like, oh, I am Cynthia. She does look cracked out though. But anyway,
You don't look cracked out.
thank you.
I think it's a Yanni Laurel. I think that's the first.
Yeah.
That's what I'd vote on. And also, I think that Cynthia,
Yeah.
the cracked doll
Yeah.
or whatever.
Angelica's doll from Rugrats.
I mean, we all have like Cynthia moments, right?
I mean, that's
So maybe you're Geneviève sometimes, and sometimes you're a little Cynthia.
it could be that.
It's
You
like your
know?
alter ego.
You don't just come. You don't.
That might be my blackout person.
Yeah.
There it is.
You don't just roll out of bed, Geneviève,
Oh,
right? You roll
Cynthia.
out of bed, Cynthia. Sometimes.
Whoa. I roll out of bed stunning. I'm definitely Geneviève, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia is like 4 a.m, had way too many.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah. That's,
Once you get
yeah.
your sleep, you wake up again, Geneviève.
I'm stunning.
Walk of
Then
shame,
then you
Cynthia.
boom. Yeah, but like
Yeah,
like
bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
4:30, one eye open, one eye closed.
Cynthia.
You know?
Johnny knows a little bit about that from today.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Okay, we don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
Hey, one time I have a Johnny. Just one time, Johnny, I was working at my old place that I used to work. You know, when I was a banker, and I went to see the Black Keys in Toronto, right?
Yeah.
And then we had a hotel, And
And you lock somebody out.
no, I didn't. Everyone stayed. In fact, I invited these two newfies in to party with us after the show. And the newfies and us, we were smoking hash in the bathroom, and then we were drinking all night, having a great time with these newfies. This guy and his girlfriend. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh fuck, what time is it? It's like 5 a.m. We got to wake up at 6:30. I got to drive charters to Burford, and then I got to go to where I work, the bank, and I got to go take this lady from Ottawa, who's like our credit lady. She's a bigwig, and I got to take her to my two biggest customers' houses,
God.
And so I get to the office at like 8:30 or something like that. I just flew from Toronto and stuff, and I come in. I'm eating like a McDonald's breakfast, and then my assistant is like, holy shit, Pete, you stink like booze. Like, you stink like booze. And I'm like, oh my God, really? Like, makes sense. I go, I'm wasted. I'm still drunk. I go,
It's the best way to wake up.
yeah, and I had to go and do this tour. And the first one was a greenhouse. It was nice. And the customer kind of goes, Pete, what's wrong with you? You're not being yourself. I go, I am wasted. And then, but I didn't tell the lady that. And then the second customer was a hog barn.
Ooh.
And like
Funky.
a huge hog barn. And I
What does
still
that
wasn't
mean?
feeling
Sorry,
myself.
what's a hog barn?
Cat
Like
pigs.
a pig barn.
Okay.
I had to go to a tour of a pig barn, and it was like
Oh,
5,000
the
pigs.
smell. Oh, no.
Yeah, and
Hungover. The hang up. Here's the thing.
I was drunk at the first
You
one.
start off fresh and drunk, and it's great.
Now
And
I'm
then all of a
hungover.
sudden,
You know it, babe.
You needed a
hits
beer.
ya. It hits you, and you're like, oh shit.
You
It's
need-
usually midday.
Yeah, that's why you never stop drinking.
Yeah.
And then I'm in a hog barn when that's, I know, but they don't serve you booze at FCC. They were against it
Just-
during workout.
when you get creative.
Just step out for a minute.
I'm pretty sure they weren't too happy about me boozing an hour and a half before work either.
Stinking like
But
that.
it was a fun night.
Hash and booze. What do you want from me?
My customers didn't care. It was just the company that cared, right?
Yeah.
That's the funny part. The customers didn't care. They knew who I really was, and that's why they liked me. Right?
Yeah, they probably trusted you more because they,
Yeah, 100%.
Because I was a real guy, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the company wanted me to be some other guy, and that guy would have been a fucking cock, man. He would have been such a
Just
loser.
some gorgeous banker.
I wasn't gorgeous though back then,
Just take it. Just,
yeah.
but I was all fat then because I was puffy from being miserable.
maybe I like a little weight.
You
just
are a little
just
man.
let it be.
Still a man.
Oh, thank you. Would you call me gorgeous?
Yeah.
Damn it. You're right. That was a real nice thing you said, and I just wasted it. And then what's the next time someone's going to say
Guess it's
that?
never going to happen again now because you hurt my feelings.
Oh, Genevieve.
Cynthia.
Oh,
Cynthia,
Genevieve, can you tell Johnny to play the theme song, please?
hit it, Johnny.
Here's your host of the Dutch Hall and two-time
Two-time.
President Club Award winner, Pete Van Dyke.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we almost don't even need this
We almost don't.
canned audience. We have a real live studio audience in this Dutch Hall for once. We have a real live studio audience. Thank you and welcome not only to our real live studio audience,
She's
who didn't clap,
gorgeous.
by the way, who
She's
didn't
gorgeous.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
clap. Oh yeah, we're putting you on a show for
Yeah.
you. You're a one and only studio audience member.
Yeah, it's just,
With a mic.
yeah.
And I feel that's how we do it here. You come to watch our show. I'm telling you, reach out to us at thedutchhall@gmail.com and we'll let you be right in the studio audience, just like this fine audience member we have today, which we're proud of.
Stunning.
Stunning.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, yeah, we're lucky to have him. I am your host, Pete Van Dyke. As I said, we're in the pool shed in Pine Grove on a Tuesday night. To you guys, it's Thursday because that's when I give it to you all pretty.
okay.
This is a live version, but on Thursday they get it all pretty. That's when I'm going to Photoshop my face to make me look so gorgeous. Right now, this is I take out all the ugly parts.
Yeah.
you know?
So you cut me out.
Oh no. No, I like Johnny look like John. I like Johnny look like Johnny.
Johnny.
Because Johnny's a spectacle. There's nothing like Johnny.
That's right.
Right? Johnny's like no other. He's captivated our listeners like no other. I should introduce him first. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce all the people on our show. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's start with the person that gave us that beautiful introduction. He's sitting at the end of the bar
Beaver spot.
in Beaver Spot. This time he lets keep the light on so you can see him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Donger Kevin Van Dungeon, everyone.
Yeah.
Are you in there, Kev?
Yeah.
Are you giving Johnny just a bit too much space? Just speak over. She won't bite you.
I like it
I don't mind at all.
There you go. There you go. Oh, you got Ray close. He's even in the
Oh.
two
There you
shot.
go.
I like it. Oh, he's in the two shot.
I like it.
Half
That
in,
is
half
tough.
out.
This show, I should have changed things around. I might as well put the director here.
Oh,
No. Let's do our guest.
Yeah. Do the guess first.
I'll do the guest. Our guest tonight, because she's sitting right beside Kev, and I'm really happy to have her. Her story is one that I'm very intrigued by. I've seen her perform stand-up comedy twice. The first time I made a horrible judgment based only on her appearance and her act. And her time
fair,
spent
that's
with
fair, that's fair.
and her time spent with Ferg. There was all those three things factored in my opinion. And I was found out that I was horribly wrong in my judgment. Second meeting, I think I did a 180, went totally opposite in my opinion of her. I could still be wrong. We have tonight's show to figure it out.
It's about the rubber match.
It's been nice enough to join us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Geneviève Dubé. Oh, I screwed it up.
Oh, you killed it.
Come on.
You killed it.
Listen, relish.
Thank you for the
Big
applause.
audience. Everyone at home.
I appreciate
I always think about Billy slamming washing dishes. He's just washing dishes and cheering. And our director tonight, working the board, working the soundboard, looking good, making
Great.
kissing the girls and making them cry. Johnny Retton, everybody.
No way.
It's a long
it. I
screen.
know that scream.
That
know
woman
that
has
scream.
met you before.
She has. Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny, you have to be careful.
I do.
It is not the same world it was. And
So
we
what
can talk
happens when you
about
give me extra buttons on the soundboard?
I know.
Yeah.
The vomit one, I can't wait to use that one.
Yeah.
It's really gross, but you're good not to use it for Jean.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I said it so
really
well in the pre-show.
You killed it.
In the introduction, I stumbled on Geneviève.
I think you messed up.
Geneviève.
Yeah, either's good. I think you messed up because of the conversation we had before. My dad calls me Geneviève, and other people call me Geneviève. And I think that's what messed you up, and I'm so sorry for that.
Which one do you, and you don't care?
I'm good.
It's like Peter.
Here's the thing. It's not.
Like for me, right? You
How
can
do you
call me
say
Peter. No, but you can call me Pete, or you can call
Yeah.
me Peter.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You can also call me whatever you want.
Here's the thing. I have a story.
Really?
Oh, don't scare me like that.
No, but truly.
Or excite me. I don't know.
Like, what are you gonna call me that's gonna offend me? Come on. Give me your best shot.
I don't want to
Loser.
offend you.
Dork.
I would never call anyone a loser. Maybe a dork.
Kind of a dork is. I'm pretty proud of everything though.
You should be.
Because if you said like I'm a nerd, right? I'd be like, oh,
I'm a nerd.
She thinks I'm smart.
Yeah.
And you're like, if you said like I'm a dork, I would say the same thing. Like, oh, she probably thinks
Yeah.
I'm very like.
Those aren't insults.
No, I don't
I
find
take
it.
those in happily. I'm both of those things.
Yeah. If you said any like I, that's why I think I'm kind of bulletproof on insults.
That's good.
Don't you think? Like
Why would? Yeah, exactly. What am I going to insult you by? Your beautiful home, your gorgeous wife.
don't tell everyone.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
I wonder-
This is the shack he lives in. This is it. He sleeps on the floor.
Yeah, thank
These
you.
snacks are all he gets to eat.
Ration.
Like-
I wanted to say that. That's an interesting point, though. Is that before we introduce the wheel? Is that like if like one of the things being a comedian is you're on stage,
Sure.
you're lit, you got a microphone, and it makes you amplified, right? And everyone's
course.
facing you. And so the tension's on you, right?
Of course.
So if you are a person like an alpha male, let's say, if I'm on stage and there's an alpha male in the crowd, right? And he's got a girl on his arm, and then here this girl's looking up at me and I'm making her laugh. That guy's going to hate me.
Yep.
You were at risk of him hating me, right?
That's true.
So that's why I have to say I'm a loser, like I'm all these things. So she doesn't like, she thinks I'm funny, but it's non-threatening to her alpha boyfriend.
That's terrible.
But
Let yourself be threatening.
But that's what I see young people doing. They're all like flexing.
Here's
right?
the thing: you don't have to flex. Just be yourself.
Well, my friends come over here and they take pictures in my pool, like they're flexing.
Okay,
in
that's
my
a flex.
pool.
That's a flex. No.
And I don't do that.
Don't allow that. Don't allow that.
Oh, they're doing it, pretending it's theirs or something. I don't know. Or
That's catfishing, and we can talk about that. I'm a 32-year-old woman, so
yeah, like
but
when
that's
people do. When same with the Instagram people, right? They try to make their life seem like fantastical, but they're just renting a car or something.
yeah, absolutely.
Right? It's
Yeah, I
part
see
of the
that.
game.
It's yucky, but usually you can sniff them out.
Most of the time, people who really have those things don't show them off. They're kind of like modest. about it.
Exactly, and that's what you want. I would never want someone that's flash like it's yucky when they're flashy.
Yeah, because
You don't like that. At least I don't. I don't know.
I know like it's like you work hard for that stuff.
Of course.
But there's a lot of people that, either they didn't have the same opportunity, the same ability, or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to rub it in their face.
Never.
That's why. But it seems to be popular. Young people like
It's. I don't know. I find like. I don't want to be insulting.
Be insulting.
be insulting.
Do
Insulting.
it.
No, but there really is like a difference. If we're talking about like dating, if I'm sniffing, I guess we'll call it. I've got a great nose, so if we're sniffing someone out, yeah. If you're flashy and you're like throwing that on social media and stuff, my instinct, and this might be because of how I was raised. Shout out my mom and dad. Love them. It could just be, like I just find it so unattractive.
Right?
If you're flaunting that stuff, I'm immediately like it gives me the ick, and that's what us young people. I'm 32. I'm not young. Us young people are like calling it. It gives you the ick. Like I can't date you if you're flaunting like your wealth or whatever. Like I mean, I want someone that's wealthy. That's the only reason I'm pretty.
Secretly
Kidding.
No hobos.
But if you're flaunting it, no. Like I just find it super unattractive.
Yeah, I know. It is a phoniness, hey?
It's yucky.
Yeah, I know. I can't stand it, and that's why I'll tell you the first time because we have to get it out in the open. Genevieve is a pretty girl, right? She's an attractive lady.
I'm okay.
And when in comedy, especially, most of us are uggos. Bunch of uggos. And you see a girl that's even just halfway decent looking, and she's like, where you're like, wow, she gets a lot of attention, right? So
in the normal world right now, I'm like a 6. In the comedy world, I'm like a 12.
yeah, 12, right? Yeah, exactly.
Fuck yeah.
And there's so few as well, so you end up getting great opportunities, right? Like which is a good thing, and it's also a bad thing. Because you're new at comedy and there's not as many girls depending what scene you go to, you're gonna get like spots that are gonna be like spots that I would die for at that point in my career. Yeah, because I
hate that.
No, but it's a double-edged sword. I've had this conversation with a lot of girls in comedy, and they say they're saying that they always try to stick up for like I know I deserve that spot. I'm like no, you don't really deserve it, but you're given a challenge that's harder for you because you're going to be put in a spot where the expectations are going to be so much higher on you because it's a bigger spot, and then you have to like rise to the occasion, right?
100%.
And there's only
You have to be funny.
There's only so many people who are gonna like if you understand that, then you're gonna like work hard enough to like try to be a bit better than you should be at that time. And I think you might be someone that could do that, right? That's why one of the reasons I'm here.
Thank you, Johnny.
One of the reasons that you're here.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything, but okay.
I heard like I saw you go. And I was like,
And it was because when I booked you for this show, we were talking about my podcast. You said to me something
What did I say?
Because you have a resume, Genevieve.
Mm-hmm.
Your resume is that you are a figure skater.
Was
a figure skater.
Mm-hmm.
You were a fitness model.
I also did that.
You were a power lifter.
I did that too.
You were you are an Instagram model,
I am an Instagram model. We'll call it that. Yeah.
right? And you are a comedian.
Yeah, I am definitely a comedian.
And so all of those things you could have said, would you like to book any of those things? But you said, if you ever want to book a world-class athlete on your show, you should call me, is what you said.
Absolutely.
Do you remember that, though? You said that?
No, I was blackout, but I stand by it.
But it was like, I was wondering, because of all the things, you have all those accolades, which you all should be proud of. In your own way, you've accomplished all those things. It's quite a resume.
I can tell you why. I already know why, even though I was so drunk I don't remember it.
Okay, go.
I can tell you why. Because for me, I find like if you're a competitive athlete, and I'm sure there are people watching, if there's anyone watching, that can feel this if you've been a competitive athlete. I kind of approach my entire life with the same mentality, and that includes comedy. And this is a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
And my whole life has been, I remember being 10, 11 years old and competing against girls that were 16, 17 years old. My life was wake up, skate, go to school late, leave school early at 1:30 in the afternoon, skate, and then do whatever off-ice training it was that day. And I approach my life that way.
That's your early programming, though, right?
It's everything. And with figure skating, unlike a lot of sports, I have a lot of respect for all sports. I've played a lot of them. You only have you. You have your coaches that help push you. But you only have you, and that's it. You're dependent on yourself, and you have to push yourself and like take what they're pushing you to.
And that's another thing, though, because you could have went into like ice dancing or what's it, synchro?
Yeah. Oh, I actually did. When I retired, I got an offer for Team Canada synchro, and I did it. I did the training camp and stuff, and I was like, this isn't for me.
Because you like the pressure like solely on you, right? There has to be something to that.
It wasn't enough. It was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, if I'm retiring, I'm retiring. I got offers for other things like ice shows and like cruise ships and stuff like that too. Yeah. But Team Canada sounds sexy, obviously. And I was like, okay. And I went, I did the training camp and stuff. I was on board, and I was like this.
It's like if you played NHL hockey, if you were like training to be a hockey player, and then all of a sudden they said you could be on the Canadian Olympic ringette team or something. It's like
I got
close.
respect for ringette, but
but as like if you've been training your whole time for hockey and then you kind of go on ringette, it's like okay, it's close, but it's not my thing. Like it's not who I am.
Yeah.
And you have to train differently too. Like
it's totally different
when you're in as singles.
Yeah,
like you're gotta be.
It's totally different.
Like
what I learned.
I have to ask you a question. If you're figure skating, right? Mm-hmm. And there's like like okay, if you can go into ice dancing, you can go into doubles.
Sure.
You can go into singles.
Okay.
Or synchro, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you have a person who's like a real powerhouse athlete, but not as much finesse and stuff, where are you going to recommend they go into?
I don't know how to answer that, but what I can tell you is
like a Serena Williams of figure skating.
Okay, so yes, singles, 100%.
But no artistic.
100%. When I was growing up, now ice dancing is so popular because of Tessa Virtue Scott Moore, right?
Yeah.
When I was growing up, it was kind of like, you're not good at jumping. We'll just like toss you over there. You're not great at jumping, but you're okay, like pairs. And that's terrible. But like now it's different. But back in my day, that's where you went. And I was just like powerhouse jumping, whatever, singles. Like that's what we did. Yeah.
But I think that it's not so much like you would probably see that as being like that those people were ruled out of being singles, but they were better suited to those other things.
And they
had skill sets that probably you don't have.
100%.
and it would make
I don't
them
work well with others, so
right.
Say every
But like there would be something though that in that. But honestly, I don't know if it would
Yeah.
be easy for you to find another person with your motivation and your drive that's going to match
100%.
up.
Yep,
And so you'd always have that other person that would cause friction
Yep.
that would slow you down. You know.
100%.
And that's just the way you're wired. Like and I think maybe some other people would be lonely, would be like, not motivated
Yeah.
or whatever. And
I
it
wouldn't have the patience for it, honestly. Probably.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what ended up happening with that other. Yeah.
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 But but my point is you are one of those jumpers.
I'm a jumper.
You're doing the axles. You're doing the sow cows. You're like an athletic figure skater.
I was, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And then at the age of 15,
Okay. Wait. Oh, yeah.
was
Yeah.
it 15?
Which time?
Double knee surgery?
Oh, yeah. So my first. Do I give the story?
Is this
I feel like-
what
boring?
happened?
Is this boring?
No, but at 15, did you have?
Yeah. So my first knee surgery, I actually saw the surgeon the first time. I didn't actually have the knee surgery when I was like 12, and he was like, "You're probably gonna need surgery, but we'll see." And I did like physio and stuff. Came back around 15, 16, and they were like, you need reconstructive knee surgery. And it was from figure skating. I was also predispositioned. My dad was a hockey player. Like we both have the same knees. And I had some falls. I had some knee dislocations. I tore some MCLs. I did some things. And ended up needing reconstructive knee surgery. So I had two. I had one at, I was 16 and the other one at 17.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, when did you win all those silver medals? And
Wow, silver.
you won. I know 1 year, 2013. You won 3 silver
Oh
medals.
shit! You
One.
Canada? Okay.
Yeah, you won
No,
at
you're
the.
pulling it out.
Oh, I got the stats right
We
here.
don't need to read the accolades, but I did. Yeah, I did well.
You won in the Charles Dover Memorial Invitation silver medal.
And
Western
I did
Ontario
Ontario.
Stars. Yeah. And the Dennis Silverthorne Memorial Competition.
I did okay.
And that's after the surgeries.
Yes, those are after.
After you were told you will never skate again.
Yes, I was told actually that I was having the knee surgeries so that when I was 40 and I had kids, I could get on the floor and play with them. I would never run again. I would never jog again. Broke my heart. I was like, that was my entire life. And I was heading into, I had the grades for university, but my trajectory was skating and university later. And I just one day they pulled me, doctors, and they were like, okay, so you're never skating again. You're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. And I was heartbroken, obviously. I was devastated. They actually were worried too because of like what showed up on imaging that I had what Terry Fox had too. But it just ended up being like messed up knees from skating.
Oh, really? Thank goodness.
Yeah, thank God. And
But I think Terry Fox would live now if he had it.
probably.
Yeah, they cured that. I
Yeah.
think they figured out a way to fix it.
Yeah, I think so. Poor Terry.
Not to diminish Terry.
Honestly, cheers to Terry Fox.
Yeah, and Stephen
Canadian
Fogno. And Stephen Fogno. Don't forget him. He ran all the way across the country. He's the guy that ran all the way across the country and no one remembers
he
his
talks
name.
about him.
That's
Yeah.
upsetting.
And he was
Damn.
just an alcoholic with one leg who's got a lot of DUIs. And he ran all the way across the country.
I
Same
also-
thing.
Because he had
I
no
feel like
license.
this is a comedy podcast and we're just serious right now. We gotta end the story. We gotta end the story and then get on to it.
We have the wheel.
Yeah,
we
we
have
gotta
the
get-
wheel,
yeah.
but I want the people not to make the same mistake that I made when I saw you after you drank a bunch of tequila with Matt
Yeah,
Ferguson.
That'll happen.
And then you sat on stage, and then I'm sitting there like Pete Van Dyke, Mr. Grumpy comedian, just sitting there, just judging. And I see an attractive girl who said
you for
Instagram model, and I'm like, pooey. I don't have
Yeah.
any use for her, Like
Yeah.
that's not my type. The same thing you were talking about flexing before. Like
Yeah.
that's the same thing with a girl who's like bragging about her looks or whatever. It has no
would never do
magic.
that.
Has no magic on me,
I would never brag about my looks.
But I'll tell you, Genevieve.
Thank you.
I'm the most. Me and my buddy Dave, we're like the unfuckables. We go on vacation.
What?
we go on
That's not
vacation.
true.
We go on vacation with women who are age appropriate to us, who like us and our show, and we can. We are to be trusted by our wives 1,000%.
Yeah.
Because we're just so unfuckable, and but
That's not true.
I mean, in our minds though, in our like we would never dream of it. I'll tell you this, Genevieve.
Okay.
You could do a whole. I just want to say your name a lot because it's fun. But it's but like if you did if you would be like if you're giving me signals, but you're not saying what you want to do, right?
Sure.
You're just giving me signals, your best signals, right? You're trying to tell. You're in this world. You're very attracted to me, and then you say, "Dude, you go." You're like, you're going like, I don't want to be like forward about it, but I want them to know that I'm interested. So you're giving me all these signals.
Okay.
You could be very obvious in your mind, and I would be oblivious to it. I have no idea.
Honestly, you're a dream husband, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am a dream husband. I really am. And if my wife ever leaves me, I'm going to marry the next girl. The next girl that is nice to me. I've already told the world this. If my wife ever leaves me, the next girl gets it all.
I love it.
Because I just don't want to go through
But
it.
your wife's lovely, by the way.
She's nice, yeah.
She's lovely.
Nice.
But you know, she's way better than me.
Why?
Like as a person and stuff. And she's really like attractive and too.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's nice and everything's great.
That hair.
Yeah. You see her naked. See her naked.
You might have to watch out for me.
She figured out. You should talk to her.
It's not a problem.
I gotta tell you, my wife figured out this thing the other day. Little girl talk. Do you want to have some
Okay,
girl talk?
let's hear it. I love
I mean,
girl talk.
just in the last little while, my wife's figured out this way
Oh,
to
yeah.
get her curl without doing anything, really, just giving it the time
The
to
scrunch.
to scrunch it or whatever.
Scrunch.
And she's figured it out. And she's
Oh, yeah.
got these moves. And she says, now that she's doing these moves, she's
Looks
figured out.
stunning.
She's figured out exactly the ring that she wants, and she's happy about
Ringlet.
it.
She measures it. She's like, it's exactly
That's what I want.
this diameter, and this is perfect.
Yeah, right.
Respect.
You get it, right?
It looks beautiful. I absolutely get it.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. Like, I don't get it, but I would have thought you
That's
would
okay.
get. Because like I don't give a fuck. Right? Like I don't care. She could shave her head. I don't give a rat's ass. You know what? I dated my wife for a couple of years,
What?
and years later, we look back at the pictures. Turns out she was overweight. I had no idea. I never lived with her the whole time. I made love to her.
This is what I want my future husband to
Had
say.
no idea.
Because I'm a little chubby right now, and I hope whoever he is
Right?
eventually is like, oh yeah, she was a little.
You won't remember at the
okay.
time.
Because she was
No.
beautiful anyway.
That's
At
right.
the time, you're thinking this is great. This is the
Yeah.
best thing in the world. And then
Oh,
later
yeah.
on, you see a new version of her,
Wait a second.
and then you can realize, oh, this is good too. I like this too. But at the time, that was the best thing ever.
You know what? It might have just been she had IBS and she was feeling a little puffy
Yeah,
at the time, and
know
then
what it
she
was?
realized I can't have dairy.
I think it was just an adjustment to a different birth control medication.
Could be that too.
Every t-
Oh my God! Don't even get me started.
Oh no! Make your boobs grow. Make you retain water. Are
Don't
you
even-
kidding me?
Don't get me started.
You tried that ring thing you put in there?
Yo, the new ring scares the shit
What is
out
that
of me.
thing? How come you bang a person? You get it on. It's like you're playing.
First of all, it literally looks like a piece of calamari. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
It looks like a piece of calamari. It's terrifying. I don't want that. I don't want something that can fall out. Well, I mean,
It's like
listen,
playing a
I'm
fair
tight.
game
It's not
having
falling
sex.
out, but like it scares me.
Keep trying to get it in the ring. You know, you keep trying to pull it with the ring, and if you do, that'd be an
That should be
awesome
a
fair
prize.
game.
It should be a prize.
Oh,
Except you'd have to do it with
God.
the carnies aren't.
Oh my God!
You
It's
should
ring
get the
toss.
biggest stuffed animal for that prize.
Yeah, but
Right.
you can hook it out with your helmet because our helmets are hooked like a. That's why the helmet's like a hook, right?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
You can get it. You
I'm
can
scared.
fish that thing out.
I
I
can't get
kind
on
of
board
love
with
this
that.
idea for a game. So
It sounds fun, honestly.
Yeah.
The
I would
next
love to try it.
episode
yeah.
Oh man,
sounds fun. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It's like a
but-
reverse ring toss.
yeah, I think it would be a fun game to try.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe even put an onion ring in there, right?
Hey.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Start with a Cheerio.
Yeah, you just do what you can do.
maybe
Cheerios.
a Fruit Loop if you're getting crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those aren't.
Cheerio for health, Fruit Loop for fun.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not.
Neat. Cheerio.
When I was young, I would make jokes about me having a small penis.
Yeah.
You know, that would be the jokes I'd make. Like, my penis is small. Ha, ha, ha.
Is that
now
why you have a 3 on the side of your headphones? Is 3 inches?
Yeah, no.
I see the 3.
You know,
I
it's
just was
multiple of 3.
Yeah.
How many balls I have. We got no, but now I don't make those jokes because it's a dirty lie.
Dirty lie. See, I make those jokes because it's true. So
Yeah. How come I think when you're young, your dick is small.
yeah, you may just think it is, but
Gravity tugs at that thing after a while.
yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, just like anything else.
Is that why my boobs look so sad now?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
You know what?
So sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind with a bit of a bit of a sad boob.
Oh,
I
I
always
haven't
think
even
it's
had
happy.
kids yet, though.
Those-
It's getting a little scary.
I like it.
Okay.
Don't worry. I've never
you.
seen a boob I didn't
No
like
comment.
once in
Thank
my
you.
life.
Thank you.
I've never seen a bad boob that I didn't like. You want to pull
that
some
is
up on the
true.
internet?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, like girls put so much pressure on themselves and how they look.
True.
And
we do.
and us guys, we don't give a hoot.
You're just happy you're there.
honestly,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You're just happy you're there. I know this.
You let us see
Let's
them,
say
we're
a girl is a give me a attention, and then all of it, and say that I'm. Was that you?
I
Say
burped.
sorry to my
Yeah,
sister
I
Lori
burped.
when you do
I'm
that.
so sorry. Excuse me. I'm
Sorry.
actually very embarrassed, but
Oh, I'll be doing
it felt good. I burped.
it. I like it.
It smelled good too.
Everyone likes it. Little butter chicken burp.
Yeah, the butter chicken that he made, it was
happy. Sure, it was.
incredible. Chef's kiss.
I'm wooing you. I'm wooing you.
It looked like it was good. Well, I watched you guys eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny wasn't allowed to
Oh,
eat
yeah.
this week.
At least you got to see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Wasn't allowed to eat this
Yeah.
week. Johnny, because it was like I felt bad last week. I didn't feed the guys, and I was like, should I invite Johnny? Like, because I know that Johnny knows everybody, and then I'm like, he got special treatment last week, but he was part of levity.
Yeah.
I didn't invite the guys, and then I said, well, then Johnny showed up, and then Kevin showed up, and then he didn't eat, and then Johnny was at the table, and Kevin's like, fucking 2 weeks in a row, Johnny's eating, I'm not eating. So I didn't want any of that to happen. So I made Johnny sit there in front of a plate with a napkin and a fork
Yeah.
and say, don't you dare eat Johnny, or you will be disrespecting Kevin Van Dungen.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that happen.
Which I didn't eat.
I apologize, Johnny.
Yeah.
Disrespect me.
No, he already ate. He already ate.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's why.
A nice cheesecake.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
You know what, Johnny? What time is it now?
Right
Yeah.
now it is
like-
9:45.
Damn,
Okay.
we've really.
Better play.
Yeah.
So we were
Damn,
we
I'm
were
so
shooting the
sorry.
shit,
Yeah, my
okay,
bad,
and we
my
didn't
bad.
even look at this wheel here. This beautiful wheel, which I made. Which the point of making the wheel every week is not to
face.
use the wheel. It's that it's like as a backup plan, right?
No, I like the wheel.
But there's already a couple things on this
love
wheel
the
that I
wheel.
want to do,
Can't wait.
and so there is. I don't even know.
I
There's
think it's the Price is Right. I'm excited.
Hot Chick Problems is
Okay.
like Hot Chick Problems is like a
Am I the hot
family
chick?
feud.
I have a question. I don't know if this is like I should be like, oh my god, I feel good that I'm the hot chick.
Yeah.
Or is this like an ode to Rob Schneider's hot chick
Oh my god.
and the problems within the movie?
Yeah.
You're good to think that way because you never know with this stuff. Because I would do something like that, but this one is actually about your problems
so much.
as being a hot chick.
Or
Thank
our heart
you.
chick's a
Thank you
problem.
for calling me that.
And I do think that I would share these problems being also just a
Yeah.
hot dude
Yeah.
because I have the same
100%.
same problem.
I can see that for you.
Right, handsomeness has always been like a plague of mine.
It's,
Yeah.
it's like it's
It's a
Vietnam.
struggle.
Poor Pete.
Yeah.
We also have what do you think of us? We'll ask you what you think of the Dutch Hall crew.
Oh dear.
Set of questions, dirty questions.
I
That's
want,
just
I want to know dirty questions.
this
Keep
one.
going, keep
This
going.
one's one of the only ones I didn't even write. I didn't write anything about dirty
shit,
questions.
okay.
That's just a free for all.
Could be.
Ask Pete anything. That just gives anyone the ability to ask me anything.
Worst moves.
Boring. Worst moves. That's like if you've been hit on by a dude. I want to know the worst
Okay.
move
Oh.
that the guy's ever done.
The audience can get on this one.
Pete versus figure skaters. That's
Interesting.
Is that from when
we
you're going
talked
to
about-
fight them?
Yeah, I was going to fight figure
Oh.
skaters, and Genevieve would probably know these guys.
Yeah.
She would
100%.
be able to say like, no, that guy would kick your ass or something.
Yeah.
You know? So I want to ask her about that.
I
Bang,
like
Mary, kill. That's just
we got to hear that. I want to know that.
and that's also I wrote those so that I can get to know your taste in men.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know that. So
Well, because I want to know what women think, eh?
Yeah,
They're mysteries to me.
Mm-hmm.
they really are.
Okay, so let's spin this thing.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
Oh, no way. Hot chick problems right off the bat.
Oh, this is the one that
Oh, God, I'm
requires
not
me to
ready.
work.
Okay, so Johnny, if you just go up to that screen straight ahead, you don't
Wait,
even...
this
oh,
is
yeah.
what this is?
Yeah, this is it.
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
You're kidding me.
So we have the...
I'm excited and
oh, look at that.
nervous.
The board's right up on a thing. We're on OBS, right?
Wait.
Yep.
Okay, so if you go down where it says show question there,
Show
Johnny.
question.
Okay, so this is top 8 answers on the board. What is a common I should say this. Why don't we make this?
Wait.
We're going to open this up to
Adrian.
the girls against the guys. We have our studio audience member girl
That's a high
Adrian.
five. Adrian, thank you.
and Genevieve against Kevin and Johnny.
Okay.
Okay.
So
We're gonna win.
The question
Kevin.
again. We'll just say
Yeah, we know what it's like.
we'll have right now Genevieve against Kevin, who's going to
Sure.
bang in. Just hit the table when you're ready.
wait,
Okay,
I missed the question.
The question again. Show the question, Johnny.
Show the question.
What is a common problem that a hot chick has to deal
God.
with? Common problem. Kevin.
Getting way too much attention.
Ooh, give him an X for that.
I'm an X. How do I do that?
Oh, there's an X at the bottom. See where it says single
yeah.
X?
That was aggressive.
Thank you. It was
I appreciate
aggressive.
it.
Genevieve, to steal.
I'm gonna go dick pics.
Ooh.
Is that too
Dick
specific?
pics. That is a good one. It's not making our list.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't want to give
Johnny,
me
I
an X.
can't look. You're guessing.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going to go with an X on that one too.
All right.
that's respectable.
Okay, so and it's now freeboard,
Appreciate
Kevin. What do you say? Or it goes to Johnny now. Johnny,
Yeah.
you can guess. You can open it up. You've looked at my
Come on,
page.
Johnny,
you
you
got to
can do
remember
this.
one.
Johnny,
Yeah, fuck. What do I remember?
better be wrong.
I'm gonna say catcalling.
Cat calling is
yeah,
on there.
that's
Let's
definitely on there.
number 5.
Number 5.
Oh, I
Cat
love
call.
it.
Didn't you
Ooh,
know?
10 points.
Cat calling. Now they were saying in this thing that I read, with this hot girl wrote it and talked about how it's hard to be hot. And it's what this is all based on. One article I read, and she says cat calling is not only is it a problem, but it's also frightening, like dangerous.
It can be.
And I was thinking I've always been a dude, you know, and so like when I walk around by myself, like I don't think about anything. Like even sometimes I probably should, but I put myself in dangerous situations. But I'm always like, I'll be all right, right? But you girls are like in dangerous situations all the time, like just being alive, right? Like it's so scary.
I'm also so dainty and small and weak, so thank you. I like being thought of that way.
Do you take any like fighting courses or anything?
Actually, so my dad has a black belt. So there were a few, like he gave me a few pointers, but nothing crazy. I've had.
What's his move? Kick him in the balls?
Punch him in the throat.
I've actually had a situation happen to me with an Uber driver, and managed to get him off of me. And when I did that, I got my legs under him. I actually broke the windshield of a car.
Whoa!
With my legs, which is
your
kind of
legs,
cool.
eh?
Yeah.
Those legs, those skating legs,
That's awesome. Hey, skating legs,
Yep.
powerhouse legs. When I was in university, I was super into soccer player girls.
That's just same thing. Thighs.
Same
You love
legs.
the size.
Abs, even calves, even.
Ooh,
Cows.
yeah.
Nice calf.
I love a good calf. Cows and my own legs.
That's a big calf,
They're
right?
both cute. Either way.
I mean, but that's the thing. She uses her legs. She'll fucking kill you with those legs, eh?
I can.
What about your butt?
Oh,
Strong butt?
Skater butt.
have you ever seen my butt?
No, with my-
not like skin to skin,
oh, I've seen you.
but just not. But
I did see your butt.
yeah, I can clench that and just
Yeah.
Crack a walnut.
Break your dick in half.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Which is what happens when any guy tries to do anal with me. I just
Don't do it. Shut
Don't
the
go
door.
near there.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's the same thing I do.
don't
I
keep
mean-
going near there.
Exit, not an entrance.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm on the same
I'm
team
kidding,
as
I'm
you.
kidding. What? Who said that? That's crazy.
There's poop in there.
Kidding.
There is. There definitely is. Can tell you that.
Yeah.
Don't go in there. I always said. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyways, I started thinking about anal all of a sudden. I forgot we were playing a
Now
game.
it's
Okay, who is it? So that Johnny got it. So pass or play. You're gonna play, right?
I'm gonna play.
So you get you. Let's just guess. Everyone gets strikes. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So who's next? Let's do. You gotta.
Adrian,
Let's do Adrian.
you got this, Adrian.
You gotta guess what problems would hot chicks have?
I mean, I feel like this kind of already got guessed, but like unwanted attention.
Yeah.
Unwanted attention.
Well, that was a cat calling. I had it grouped into that because it was listed twice.
Why does this feel hard? Are we not?
All right.
All right.
Let's see if we can speed this up. I'll see if I can.
Got one.
Okay.
Stalkers.
Oh, that's got to be one.
Isn't that unwanted attention?
Same thing. It's all around that. Okay, let me just do it this way.
Okay.
Number one. Then we'll talk about it.
All right.
Well, you wanted to guess it because I'm just thinking it's a flop of a game. But if I go,
No fault.
if I can give you a hint,
Mm-hmm.
how about if they're successful,
It's because they're
are they
hot.
treated the same as people that aren't?
No.
Right.
We know that. Right, Adrian?
Yeah.
That's too much. That's just giving you the gut kind of answer.
You did.
Damn it! I'm about that too.
Said. You did.
Well, that's like haters for no reason. Is that kind of what it is? Or no, you can't success. You can't have success.
What?
Right? Or no?
Yeah, they're-
Success
they
questioned.
Slept their way to the
Success
top.
question.
or whatever.
Question.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, put
Yeah.
number 6 there. Success
Number
question.
6.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's aggressive.
That is
They
aggressive.
Yeah,
have
that's
this
They
is
had you
this
get
is the
it.
same as if you're like a woman of quality,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're just like like dynamite, you know?
Patronizing.
No, like you're like not patronizing. You
No,
are.
people do that to you if you're successful and a woman and beautiful. They're patronizing.
Yeah. But if you're a woman of quality
Yeah.
and you're just like steadfast in what you're trying to accomplish or whatever,
Mhm.
you don't care,
Yeah.
right? Because you're just going to have your own opinion. You're just not going to care about their opinion, right? So you're just going
Yeah.
to go on. You know the truth is to you, and then you
Mhm.
just live that truth, and then who cares, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's shitty that you have to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if a pretty girl it gets like to be like the boss, then they just assume you.
Banged your way
Got
to the
there
top.
for
Yeah,
yeah.
people will say that even
Yeah.
if they don't believe it.
Mhm.
I fucked my way to the middle.
Yeah, I wish I could bang my way anywhere. I'll bang-
Me
I'll-
too, actually.
I'm still stuck on the bottom, but
Yeah, but bottom's not a bad place to be.
I'm just like
no, it's not.
bang myself to sleep.
Depends you ask.
Yeah.
All right, and the other ones would be regarding how you feel about yourself versus how other people feel.
I don't know.
What kind of like how your partner would feel versus other people's partners,
Jealous.
or how
I guess jealousy, yeah.
it was like.
Having a tough time with other women sometimes.
Let's go number 7. Other women is another one. That's a good one.
It's hard.
Can't have guy friends, girlfriends.
Yeah, both, I guess.
Because the girlfriend
Yep.
of your guy friend. That's what I'm saying, Genevieve. If you want a guy friend, I'm your guy. Unfuckable.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right? You don't even have to worry.
That's good.
Gutters will come around too. We'll take naps together.
No worries.
Lie spoons.
I don't mind a nap.
Lie
Yeah.
spoons.
Hell yeah.
That'll feel good.
That sounds good. That sounds
Right?
like
Don't you feel like a nice warm spoon? And the guy's not going to do
there's
nothing?
better.
Just
Oh
rub his
my God,
raging
I
erection
can't-
in your back?
This means nothing.
Yeah, and go home and tell my wife I just had a nice day cuddling and it was none of your business.
I had a nice nap with John, just like shorten Genevieve. Just
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you Gene.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I already made it. I already thought of a plan.
Because you like to rub up on jeans.
Well, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, Jane will believe that I'm rubbing against a guy named
Pete,
Gene.
I noticed your beer is like empty. Do you want another?
You're goddamn right, I do.
I gotta get it. Yeah.
You just moved up the charts
It's not my
again.
job.
Oh my God.
Whoa,
I'm
call
gonna finish
Kevin.
it too. Should we? Oh,
Cuddling,
Johnny.
drinking.
Johnny,
What?
Johnny's got one.
your beer is like not even drank.
Okay.
This is like my fourth
thank
beer.
you.
Oh, okay.
The other one, number 1. Let's just hit number 1 is insecurity. Ding it, Johnny.
Hold on.
Ding. Well,
Oh, it's so loud.
Oh yeah.
They just
I'm
basically
definitely
say,
insecure. That tracks.
no, I don't understand this one.
Thank you.
Explain this one to me. If you're attractive, then and you know you're attractive, then how can you be insecure about being attractive?
Because there are men and other women that make you feel like you're not, but also mostly like, it's yourself. It's your own self-doubt.
Is it because it's a high standard that you're holding to? For
It
yourself?
depends on the person. Like I'm a perfectionist, and my body right now is very different than it was a couple years ago, and it's easy to be insecure about that. Women are like their bodies. I don't want to speak for all women. It's just me, because some women own that shit. But like I'm definitely insecure about mine and where it's at right now.
You're so critical of yourself.
It's true. It sucks, but it's the truth, and I'm gonna own that.
Yeah,
I'll happily own that. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is, and I will definitely talk about it and own it.
Yeah.
Insecurity is a real thing.
But the one thing too is, it's kind of, I don't know, if you can learn that, like, it's kind of a double-edged sword, though, isn't it? I was going to make a point. I was thinking it was stupid.
It doesn't.
But it was
make
like
any sense.
if you're like gonna be like, because I've been like I'm like 50 pounds lighter than I was, and then
Good for you.
if when I was like bigger, like or not, like I was like more like
big boned.
you know, had like more around me. Like I was probably not as happy about myself.
Sure.
You know? But I was, but I. My point's stupid.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's just different. It's not. It's not at all. I totally get it.
No, but
totally
I
get
was
it.
like,
Feeling insecure about his insecurity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
is that right? It is.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like I was like, I don't care. I care so little about myself. To even just understand about a person that
Yeah.
cares. Like I understand because I have 2 daughters and a wife, right? Like
Right.
there's 3 women I live with, and I still don't understand. Even my daughters don't really care about their appearance.
How old are they?
And my sister, 21 and 19.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah.
There's like my youngest daughter kind of does it a little bit, but
Okay.
no, they both do now. But when they went through their younger stages, they didn't care at all because they just were like they didn't want to be girly, you know. But even my sister though, like she doesn't make a fuss about
I love that.
her appearance. It's just not how we were raised or something. Or
Love them. Good for them.
But it's like even like a haircut, I'll just go to see the lady, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I don't care at all. Like if anything, I'll say to my wife, like, what do you want her to do to my head? Like I don't care. And then she'll do it, and then I'll be okay. But most of the time, I trust the lady that's cutting my hair just to do something with it,
Of course.
make my wife happy, and then I don't care. Like I really don't.
You're probably right to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a low self-esteem though to care that little
No,
about yourself?
I know that's not how I see it at
Could
all.
be confidence.
I think it's literally just like you know who you are and you love it, and you're like, okay, you can.
No, I don't love it. I don't love it.
Oh,
I don't love it.
No.
okay, fuck that. Never mind.
No,
Come on, say what you gotta say, fat ass. Let's go.
It's just big dick energy.
I thought you were so cool. I was like, yeah, literally BDE.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Remember
off,
the
Pete.
psychotic break? That was real.
Oh, okay,
That was
sure.
real.
Good for the
Forgot about that
voice,
for a
though,
minute.
right?
Yeah, good for the voice, but bad for everyone that
That's
you've ever
so
built a
funny.
relationship with.
God damn, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I don't know what the insecurity thing is. It's
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a dark, honest joke.
no, we like that. I like
Yeah,
all of that.
You-
Yeah, I don't know what the insecurity thing is. It's just
okay, 2 haters for no reason.
for no reason. I mean, there's a reason.
They're
There's a
jealous,
reason.
man.
Yeah.
They're peanut butter
Yeah.
and jealous.
Oh.
It's 3.
They hate us because
Honestly.
they ain't us.
3.
Oh,
Jealous
yeah.
of your hair, John. Oh no! Oh come on! Again, premature.
But he's done it a couple
This
times.
has honestly never happened on the show before.
Oh,
It's
right.
happened twice.
Fine.
Oh.
Cheers! Should we cheers? Cheers! everyone.
Cheers to Pete spilling twice.
It went down hard with the
Yay.
bubbles.
Cheers, Johnny. Cheers, Adrian over yonder. There you go.
Okay, number 3 is an interesting one.
so sad.
It says it's like if you're
Oh yeah.
you
yeah.
never can be sure
I have some stories about this.
if the person's dating you because they like you
Mm-hmm.
or they just like me because I'm a beautiful beefcake. You
Yeah.
know? And oh, sorry, I was talking.
saying
I meant so talking about you now. But
I do often refer to myself as a beautiful beefcake. So
do you?
How you introduce yourself to me?
yeah.
Do they? Do you have you had that? Have you had insecurity with a boyfriend?
Here's the thing. I mean, I have dated some people that are, you know, I don't want to say successful. Well, just they talk about my looks a lot. Not so much anymore, obviously, but like I have dated guys or even been on the first date and they just keep going. I'm like trying to have a conversation. They're like, "You're so beautiful. Like you're so beautiful." And
Like they're not
they
listening to what you're saying. They're just staring at you.
and it's like, okay, like that's fine. I think you like there's a difference between me being also it's prejudice on my end because sometimes there's a guy I'm like not sure if I'm into and they'll be like, "You're so beautiful," and it gives me the ick, versus a guy that I'm really into who's kind of like a dick, and then the second they're like, "You're beautiful," I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you so much." Like, oh, so there's like a prejudice with that too. I'm not gonna lie,
that's true. That's
it's true. I don't love it.
The
but it's true.
difference between like a
Yep.
stalker and a flattering
And they're not a
compliment
stalker. It's
is
just like a nice guy versus the guy I'm actually into. And for some reason, one is like disgusting that they're saying that, the other saying the exact same thing, but I'm like pining after them. So
Isn't
I'm
that
like, oh my
crazy?
God, thank you. Like, yeah, it really is a difference, unfortunately. Not proud of it, but here we are.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Oh,
I know it's just because they're good looking, right? It's what it is. Like you can't be a stalker and be if you're like a gorgeous stalker,
you're no longer a stalker.
you're no longer a stalker. You just have a crush.
here's my thing though. I truly date, like the guys I date, you can ask Adrian over yonder. I date for personality and and it's not like I'll see them and for some reason I'm drawn whatever we talk and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love with, like, this is the hottest guy ever. And then my friends are like, really? He's that hot? Show me a picture, and I show a picture and they're like, really? Him?
Because you're looking
It's-
for a person of
It's
character.
like, I don't know what that is though. I wish I didn't.
No, that's true though. It's a person of character. That's what it is. Because you're a person of character. You're looking for a person of character, and
Totally.
you're judging them by their merits. Silly person of you, right? And then like same thing. That's why good looking magic only has partial effects on me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it doesn't work at all on me because it does kind of work on me, but like the way it works on most guys doesn't work on me. Number one, because I've been like taken forever. Like I've been with my wife since I've been 16, so like I don't know nothing.
Amazing.
And then so that's one reason why I have women that are beautiful have no powers over me, and also because I don't care about their
Yeah.
beauty. It's only secondary. You know, like
I just don't even go there. I don't even think about it, which is a problem. Sorry to cut you off.
yeah, no, it's the truth though. Like if you're having a conversation with somebody and you're enjoying the conversation with them, they get better looking.
Yeah,
to you.
man.
Oh my God.
100%, right? You're
There are so
you're having a good time with them, and all of a sudden you're like, I didn't think this person was that hot. Now I think they're really hot.
Yeah.
Because I'm having a good time with them, and then that's like you're looking at a whole different person. What are you laughing at?
I was just thinking of two things. I was thinking of like talking to someone going, "Holy fuck, you're ugly!" Like as you're having a great conversation with them, or like the Factory 10, the girl in the factory that's a 4 or a 5, and then
all of
after you have a good time working with her for a while, you're like, "Holy fuck, that's
Yeah,
a
she's
10."
moving up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long time. Yeah, like if you're trapped on a desert island with like a person, and then they get better every day. You know.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've been on a date or something with someone or at a bar and someone is like a 10 out of 10 looks wise if they didn't open their mouth.
Oh,
Or like it was even sometimes how they stand. I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you.
Don't talk about how I
Like,
stand.
oh my God.
Johnny, Jesus Christ.
When I first saw him, I was like 10 out of 10 and then he opened his mouth and I was like, don't touch me. Don't even give me this beer.
Don't even look at me.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's hideous.
Those baby blues.
Let's hit this number 8 because this is another thing I think it's called the Cinderella complex. Number 8, it's when people they're not told they're pretty
Oh, that
because they
bothers people.
assume that everybody tells them they're pretty all the time.
Oh,
And this was a girl in my high school, the hottest girl in my high school.
okay.
I don't know if I should say her name. but I don't need to.
Don't.
Her first name is Natalie, though. And then, but anyways, she was the best looking girl in our high school by far. Everybody was like, she's gorgeous. She's a beautiful woman. And then I remember I went 4 years of fucking high school and I was never in a yearbook. Not one picture of me except for the stupid picture. And I'm like, God damn it. Can't you take a picture? And even in my last year, my friend Nancy was running the yearbook. I said, Nancy, put one fucking picture of me in the yearbook. She didn't do it. Anyways, so I was bitching when I got that grade 12 yearbook. Look, another year without a fucking picture of me in the yearbook. And Natalie says, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, you wouldn't understand. You're on every page because you're the best looking girl in the school. And she goes, you think I'm good looking? I'm like, oh my God, you don't know you're good looking. Like and then you realize that no one's ever told her she's good looking because we all just knew she was out of her leagues.
Yeah.
And if I would have told her she was good looking 1 year before I met my wife, I could have got Natalie.
Yep.
I really could have.
No.
Now I don't stand a chance.
Have you seen Natalie since?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually quite a success.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've been creeping her on Facebook?
No, I checked her out. Or LinkedIn. It was LinkedIn. She's a woman of class.
Yeah.
She's classy broad.
No, she did well. And I remember I kind of, anyways, she's way out of my league. She's a good looking girl, but she's still a nice looking woman. Yeah.
Natalie.
I'll say I didn't know I was like even remotely pretty until I stopped skating.
I was going to ask you that.
I didn't know it was like even cute. Like people would say things, but I didn't like pardon?
That's insane to me. That
Were you
But
into boys
it's really
then?
true. Yeah, of course.
No, but like sometimes you get so into
Yeah,
sports.
no, I was. And like I had like the odd boyfriend and then I was dating one guy finally. Do I say his name? Thomas. I was dating him and he was trying to convince me constantly that I was pretty and I was like, it just wasn't registering. I don't know. And then once I finally retired from skating, people would always tell me, like, this makes me sound like an asshole.
I think you were dating skating, that's all.
But I started registering people acknowledging certain things and I was like, okay. Like, I'm okay. Like, I look okay.
Did you feel that way about like being funny too?
No, I always knew I was fucking hilarious.
I don't know why you pointed at me while
I was going to ask her. I was going to ask you that question first. I'm like, why don't I ask her?
Yeah.
Stand up too. That's what because that's how it was with stand up. Like for me, like people said it all the time, you know,
You're
like
funny.
you should do stand up. You should do stand up. And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I'd love to do stand up, but I don't think it's a real job.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know.
You're killing it. I think you're killing it.
I know. I don't know how to make it a job. Yeah, it's really hard, man.
It is.
But that's what I mean. That's why it is really, really, really hard. It's like the hardest thing in the world, but it's like almost unfigure-outable, which is what's so fun about it.
Oh my God, it's what's so attractive about it.
And you have to be able to like get your ass kicked.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why like that's why your history indicates that you should be able to take the slog of what you're going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with shit that we don't have to deal with ever, too, because you're a woman, too. Like, you have to deal with asshole dicks that are hitting on you.
It's interesting.
You have to deal with guys running on stage and trying to take the mic out of your hand.
Because they think you're a pussy.
I'll never forget. But I read him to filth. It was fine. I made fun of him after.
Yeah.
You handled that like a champ, especially for as early as you are in the game. Like that, that was pretty balls. Because there was no panic in you. You were just
I was just like, all right, listen, I'm not going to fight you. Take the microphone. But then the second that Pat, thankfully, and Johnny came up and, you know, calmed him down, took him away, I read him to filth. His hat fell off. I was like, this is your mom's hat. And like, I just went off after that. And I was like, thank you for the free material. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. Like,
and you said he owed you a beer.
Yeah. And
but
he
he
left.
didn't give you.
No, he left after.
That was a good call to say he owed you something. Then he gets him out of the room.
Typical man. Just kidding.
Yeah. But that's, it was awesome though. Like this guy was out of his mind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Patrick, I'm glad he
Patrick's
stepped
the
up.
shit. Yeah.
I was
Johnny, you're the shit too.
I was further away. was further away.
Yeah.
You were like, what?
I would have helped too.
Back up.
Definitely.
If it really escalated, I would've come back.
Didn't want them to see your rage.
As soon as I saw
that does
Patrick
rage.
on the stage, my first thought was, Pete, you're a piece of shit. You didn't even, I really didn't think about it until I saw Patrick on the stage. I was like, what's that guy doing up there? And then,
Well, I'm glad Pat dealt with it because I was ready to just go up and punch the guy in the face.
oh man, I've had to deal with it too. But it's different, right? It's not like you're like a lady would be harder.
I'm also
Yeah.
glad because I was gonna pull the skate that I keep in my purse out. And just,
Do you have a
Toe
sharp,
picking and
a sharp skate?
I
and you
keep
do
that in my bag at all times.
With boot
just
and
so
all,
no
or just
stalkers.
delayed?
I'm just kidding.
toe pick.
Yeah, that toe pick.
Yeah.
You've been
Get him with that
Don't
toe
you fuck with
pick.
that toe pick.
triple sauerkraut.
I know a
Yo.
little bit about figure skating.
Do
I know
you?
a little bit about
Wait,
figure
is that the Pete versus figure skating?
Yeah, you want to do that one?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, let's do
Yeah,
Pete
I'm
versus
curious,
figure
I'm
skaters.
curious.
Okay, a few weeks ago,
Okay.
Dan Brennan was on my show.
Sure. Oh, I like him. He's really nice.
Oh, that's nice.
He's
That's good for you.
Oh, dude, should I not? Shit.
No, Dan's my friend.
He's
It's just not funny.
Dan is. Whoa, man. The Dutch Hall cast has been tough on my comedian friends the last 2 weeks. Remember what Beaver said about Joe last week?
Yeah.
Very shocking.
Yeah.
Very shocking. And like to the point
Why
where
I'm happy I'm part of the Dutch Hall family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's less hard on me.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, if I keep wearing this shirt,
Exactly. Yeah.
but Beaver actually does like Joe.
Yeah.
And
Joe.
Kevin does actually like Joe.
Yeah.
And
I like Joe.
Yeah, but and I like Joe.
Yeah.
But
who's Joe?
Oh, anyways, never mind.
Oh,
Fuck.
That's too much
We're
attention.
talking about
for Joe.
Dan. Dan and Joe
Hi,
are the
Dan.
two. Dan is all.
You're talking about Beaver?
Yeah, Beaver shit on
He's
Joe
the
last
Jim.
week.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I see.
And then he
Really disappointed I didn't get to meet Beaver.
Oh,
I know.
it took me a
He
while
is
to meet Beaver too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, Dan said figure skaters.
Okay.
We were talking about figure skaters,
I'm gonna
and
fire off.
Beaver said, "Hey, do you remember the time when all male figure skaters were considered to be gay?"
It's that upsets me more than anything else. I will flip this table.
Right?
Okay.
Ooh,
Because
I would like to see
and my
that.
joke was yes, but it turned out only 98% of them.
Yeah, no, I will flip this table.
Okay, and then Dan said, "Yeah, but they'll all kick your ass." And
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
like, they kick my ass.
But they're not gay.
I know who's not gay. Kurt Browning's not gay. I'll tell you 100% because I saw
Obviously.
him get it on.
Do you want Elvis Stoiko to slit you in the throat?
Elvis
the karate
Stoiko?
kick?
He's the number one, 5'7",
no, here's
50
the-
years old.
You know, he kills it. Here's
good
my thing.
matchup.
Oh, it upsets me with like the gay thing. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. But honestly, a lot of the successful male figure skaters aren't gay. There's like this weird prejudice.
Patrick Chan,
No, he's engaged.
really to a lady?
Married. Yeah. Not at all.
He's your age,
It's beautiful. Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you come up with him?
Yeah, no, because he's actually from BC. I might be wrong.
Would he kick my ass? 5'7"?
Patrick Chan, is he 5'7"? But he
5'7",
absolutely would. Have you
32
Have you
years
seen
old.
his legs?
What's he weigh?
Have you
He
seen
would
my legs?
literally kill you.
Have you seen my legs?
No,
Tackle
no.
farm.
Again, is it
His
a fight
legs are
on
the size
ground
of your
or ice?
torso. His legs are. He can cover the
important
entire
question.
distance of an
Yes.
Olympic ice in like 3 pushes. It's insane. It's the most insane thing you've ever seen.
Where are you fighting?
It's
them?
beautiful.
Yeah. Are you
This is
fighting on
why
the
I
ice?
ask you.
It's pardon me.
Is this an ice fight or?
This is why I ask you.
Oh no, you can like
No, this is
on
on-
the ground,
on-
on the
on
ground, on the
land.
ground, on the ground,
On land, okay.
easily.
Okay,
like-
so you think Patrick Chan
Could
would
easily, yeah.
easily kick my ass?
Oh, easily. Trust me.
I think this is not
Yeah.
going the way you wanted, Pete.
And I'm not. I'm not.
I'm asking her 'cause you
I'm not
had-
trying to make you feel bad. I'm
Oh.
not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just trust me. The thing with figure skating.
I'm not accepting your answer. I'm only
no,
taking
here's
it
the
as
thing
an
with figure
educated
skating.
appearance.
Here's the thing with figure skating is it's really beautiful looking, and that's the whole point. But the sport is
No, they're explosive power.
obscenely tough. Everyone's dislocated everything. Like I've had dislocated fingers. Your coach just puts it back in. Like, okay, go. Like
Okay,
you don't like. It's a
But-
tough sport.
so now we're saying here. Now, if I have to fight Elvis Stoiko now, 50,
No, he has a black belt.
but he's
does.
50 and his body's damaged.
Yeah.
After years of that, is he still going to be able to take me though?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kurt Browning, he's 56.
Hot.
You think 56-year-old Kurt Browning
100%.
could beat me up.
Yes,
I've
because
met
he still
him.
does ice shows. He still does Stars on Ice.
But I could have
And he
beat him up when I
fucking
was
kills it.
17.
No, trust me.
Who else?
Brian Orser.
Oh, okay. He is gay. He is gay.
I know, but doesn't mean he can't beat me up.
Definitely can beat you up.
Good fighter.
At 61 years old?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Wow.
Thick as a brick.
that man is
thick as a brick.
Oh, I love a thick man. He is on the ice every day at that Granite Club, fucking it up.
All right.
Let me tell you.
Okay, this is what I'm saying
Let's
here.
hear.
Now,
This is what Pete versus figure skater. I'm just realizing he just wants to fight all the male figure skaters.
yeah, because Stan said they'd all kick my
Okay,
ass, and I'm
okay.
like, I don't think that Brian Orser is going to.
Listen, I don't know you that well, so I don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
I am a farm boy. I have
That's
country
true.
strength.
And
Country
I
strength.
have a lot of respect for that because my brother owns a ranch in Alberta. Fucks it up.
country
Like,
strength.
I have a lot of respect for that.
Since I've been a
young
old
lad,
enough to
a young
walk,
lad.
I've
Yep.
been
I'll respect
hard
that.
labor.
Yep. Yeah, you can throw a sack of hay over your shoulder.
Oh yeah,
But a boy figure skater can skate and
You
pick a
haven't-
girl up by her bum with one.
his legs
You
might.
haven't- yeah.
His legs might. Okay, that's where I was going here.
Have you
Scott
seen their
Moyer.
legs?
Scott Moyer.
So he's an ice dancer. It's different, right? He's not.
Yeah, I
he's not
know.
a jumper.
Not a jumper. That's what I mean. But he's got to lift a woman. He's an ice dancer.
So have you
and
ever?
he's taller than the average figure
No,
skater.
he's not. He's short.
No, he's 5'11", where the rest of them are all 5'7".
And not, some of the single male figure skaters are sometimes taller. Okay, so here's what I'll say about Scott Moore. Have you ever seen his body?
No,
Not naked.
I mean,
no, but you. But I'm not-
basically a skating costume. Just
good
kidding.
body.
Okay, no.
Nothing
What I'm
at
getting
all.
at
He's
is
from Ilderton too. Also country
yeah,
strong.
so that's Waterloo. They used to skate in Waterloo. Figure skaters, not ice dancers so much. It's different because they're not jumping, but they have if you look at them, like Patrick Chan, we're talking about,
yeah.
the biggest legs you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Normal, like really muscular torso, and arms small enough that they can pull in through 4 G forces because that's how hard
They
it is.
need small arms,
They need muscular, strong enough, but small enough that
narrow
they can,
shoulders.
that they can pull in strong enough through like 3 to 4 like G forces because it's a lot of G force. People don't realize you got strong enough to pull in, but small enough that you can rotate fast enough. Scott Moore, yeah, he could probably kick your ass. Is what I'm getting at.
Oh yeah.
Maybe with like a kick.
So like I want to know, but their arms have to be small though.
They need.
So in
Like a guy like me, like I'm broader than those.
Right.
Wouldn't that,
So
wouldn't that
you're-
prevent me from?
so your
spinning?
rotation might be a little slower. It's not great for figure skating.
Right. But for fighting,
Yeah, but you got like those weird, awkward broad.
I know he's
shoulder
not going to know where
swings.
it's coming from.
He's like maybe tighter. He's,
flailing
like,
and crying.
You know, he's
Snot
probably, like,
flying out my
tighter.
nose. No.
Don't kick me.
Don't kick me, Scott. Tessa's my friend. I would just pretend.
I like
I
that.
never really met Tessa. I would just pretend he's my friend so Scott wouldn't kick my ass.
Yeah.
Nah.
Don't kick my ass, Scott.
Maybe your shoulders are so broad though. You're like one of those like slow guys, broad shoulders, and he's just like
I love
tight
the
and like
voice.
quick. You know.
I do like her impression of me.
Yeah.
You hear that?
I do love
It's
the
manly
voice.
at least. You're like, oh, I'm big, slow, big, strong man.
I like it. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it
Best
sounds like
impression
him.
ever done.
Definitely Dutch.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I learned a lot. Maybe Dan was right. God damn it.
No, I don't think he
I
was.
like it.
I don't know. I met Kurt Browning.
He's a
Kurt,
badass.
and I did enjoy my meeting. I was 17 when I met him, so he was
That's
a lot
cool.
younger
Yeah,
too.
very
And he was getting it on with another girl, with a figure skater girl.
hot as fuck.
She was really good looking. The figure skater girl he was with.
Mm.
Ooh,
Do
mommy.
you remember who it was?
No, she was gorgeous.
I mean,
though.
we're all hot, so.
like this is years and years ago. Like I'm talking, it was probably like 91.
Oh yeah, I was 1 year old.
1 year
Was
old.
hot then too.
I was a
Straight out of the womb.
what do you call it?
100%.
I was like a teenager cleaning up tables at a Wayne Gretzky celebrity gala.
Amazing.
Did you meet Herb Tarlick there?
No, not Herb Tarlick. No, I didn't meet Herb Tarlick. I wish I would have met Herb Tarlick.
I thought he went to those things.
No, I didn't. I went to meet John Candy. That was the reason I went. I wanted to meet John Candy. I was a huge fan. And then John Candy canceled, and they replaced him with Jim Ralph.
Oh.
He's like a backup goalie.
And-
Did a Don Cherry impression. I'm like, what a... But I did meet Alan Thicke,
Oh, that's a
Shannon Doherty.
Wow.
Who else was there? like Kurt Browning.
I'm gonna guess Wayne Gretzky was there.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky. Gordie Howe. He's the biggest head I've ever seen.
Oh wow!
Giant head.
I love a big head.
Strong.
Yeah.
Not like that, but
Oh.
you know, I like a big face. That's what I was getting at. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh, there was a girl. Yeah, Shannon Doherty was really hot.
Mm-hmm.
She was
90210?
way small. She was so small. I couldn't
Small.
believe that. She was tiny. You could just put her in your pocket. She didn't look that small on TV, but she was tiny.
Cool.
That's what I noticed about a lot of those TV girls. They're like,
Yeah.
Tiny.
there's nothing to them. Eh?
Yeah.
I don't mind it. And then in the 90s, it
From
was
round.
all about heroin chic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's coming back, and I'm like scared because I love eating.
Just do some heroin.
Right now, it's been like curves, and I'm like, wow, I've just been like steadily gaining weight for the last couple
Is it working
years.
out for you?
It was, and now I'm like, shit.
Just do some heroin.
Yeah.
I
just
guess
stay-
that's the way to do it, right?
Or start
Should I get
dating
into
black.
drugs?
Gotta start dating black.
Oh, jeez.
Also, great call. I do have a good bum.
Yeah. I can say that. I'm pretty sure I'm black.
From the waist down.
No, I'm sure.
Oh.
There's someone in the woodpile in our family. I know that.
Johnny is for sure.
Because there's
Yeah.
too much.
It
There's,
might be, yeah.
how does my cousin Kevin happen? How does my cousin Kevin happen? He's the blackest guy I know.
Oh my god.
Blackest guy I know. And he's my
Oh
cousin. He's
my
pure white. But he's so black.
I have a question. Can I take over something and
What?
be really? This might be too much.
Do it.
I'm just.
Spin it.
I want to do bang, marry, kill because I want to hear like what.
Okay.
Or actually, we'll just land.
Just stop it. Just
It's gonna, oh, I thought it was gonna land there.
There you
The
go.
wheel is
Yay, bang,
Hey,
marry,
it worked
kill.
out.
Let's see. It's
Okay. So this is done.
fun for me.
You're upright again too.
Oh,
Pardon me?
shit.
You're upright again too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, and we want to do. Then, if you get to do this one, I want to do the. I want to do the. What do you think of
We'll
us?
do whatever.
to
Yeah.
add?
What do you
Of
think of
course,
us?
Whatever you want.
Okay, so bang, marry, kill. I'm gonna start out with just a few Hollywood actors, just to get your feel.
Ooh, are they ones I've dated?
Maybe.
Yes, I have done.
Okay, these are 3 Hollywood actors. You may or may not have dated them.
Okay.
But they're very famous, so
All right.
probably not. No offense.
You
You
don't.
could date them. Chances are you haven't met them
Just
yet.
haven't bumped into him.
You don't.
But you could have. I'm telling you. Genevieve has stories.
I do.
She's a real.
Did your
Anyways.
agent go?
These are the 3 people: bang, marry, kill. Rob Lowe,
Okay.
Jude Law,
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet. Those are 3 very different.
Okay. Wait. Rob Lowe, Timothy Chalamet, and who?
Jude Law.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You know those 3 guys?
Rob Lowe, Mary.
Ooh, cheater.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, is he cheater?
No.
I didn't hear
Oh,
that.
shit.
Yeah, I heard
You
nothing.
throwing Rob Lowe under the bus? He banged a child one time on video.
Okay, never mind. Kill
No. That was back in the 90s. He was only in his 20s.
Oh my god, I just
Back
love
when it
an
was
older
okay.
guy. I got excited.
Wait, no. It wasn't about that. It was about the fact that
Shit.
he's a handsome older man.
I love an older
One's
guy.
a handsome, like young,
Shit, I got
slightly
excited.
younger man, and one's a handsome young man.
Okay, here's my final answer. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Regardless of extracurriculars, like bang, like I don't know, whatever. I don't want to know about it. Rob Lowe, Mary.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet, F.
Mhm.
Kill Jude Law.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the way you should do it.
yeah.
So you marry the one.
I like an older guy. Period.
Oh, okay.
That's quite the career.
And this is the next one.
Okay, what?
This was in case you decided to take my advice.
Okay. well,
Okay, so the next one is The Rock,
Mm-hmm.
Donald Glover, and Trevor Noah. Do you know who Trevor Noah is?
Of course I do.
So bang,
My
marry,
ex is
kill.
on a show.
Because that you've met
Um,
Trevor Noah.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Wait. Donald Glover, Trevor Noah, and who?
The Rock.
Oh,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
he's not my favorite. I feel like
Too beefy? Too beefy?
Okay, marry Trevor Noah.
It's a tough one. Who are you going to fuck?
Yeah, and who you gonna kill?
bang Donald Glover, kill The Rock.
Ah, they're all
Oh. Donald Glover make you laugh.
Yeah.
I like
Have a
him.
good time in the sack.
I like The Rock too. He's too cheesy for me. He would annoy me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
His face, like it bothers me. I don't know why.
Now, what if instead of The Rock, I put in Jason Statham?
Oh, I love him.
And
I sound like my mother,
then he's like a
but I do love him.
He's a real man.
It's not for that reason. It's because he's funny. He's actually funny. That's why I like him.
Jason Statham's funny?
Yeah.
Just by being real. Just by
No,
being
he's
normal.
very funny. He's like actually a funny person.
Oh. Like in interviews and stuff?
Well, yeah, but he's also done some comedy movies the last few years and he's crushed it. And it turns out it's all like kind of ad-libbing and shit. And he's like funny.
Okay.
Surprising. You're like, yeah, bullshit.
No, I believe it.
No, he is. He's funny. I'm down.
Okay,
I like a funny man. That's what gets me, unfortunately.
Jason Statham.
Yep.
He's
Reach
better
out.
than The Rock, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, reach out.
You would definitely.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Not kidding.
Okay, this is the toughest one of them all. Bang, marry, kill.
You know what? Okay.
Kevin, Peter, Johnny. You knew it was coming.
I'm dying.
Are you guys for real? Kevin, Peter, Johnny.
I did see it written down a while ago. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, marry Kevin for sure.
Aw.
They really hit it
I'm
off
dying.
this whole show.
Yeah,
right?
I'm dying for
I
sure.
parked him over there.
And you know why? I think marry Kevin.
No, you have to say
I'm
bang
done. I think
Pete.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Bang Pete. Definitely bang Pete.
Yeah.
So sorry, Johnny. I love you.
It's fine.
He had his whole life ahead of him.
Yeah.
He did.
All right. I want to do one
Thank
more.
you,
I want to do this
yeah.
one. Which is the one? What do you think of us? That's what we're going to do. What do you think of us?
Putting you on my
Is that just like a general question? You're asking?
No. These are the same sort of
Yeah,
things.
no more spots.
Okay, what?
But it's all because we led into this one. So these are all me and Johnny and Kevin questions.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you
I
a
love
question, and you have to tell us. So the first one is, I want to change this one. I'm gonna change this one. What do you call? Okay. Okay. No, I'll do this. I'll just do it as written. Okay. Porn star,
Okay.
rock star, movie star.
Okay.
It's Kevin, Pete, and Johnny. So who's the rock star? Who's the porn star? And who's the movie star?
Jesus Christ.
Johnny's like all three.
Yeah. And then we get
In real
nothing.
life.
No. Okay. Johnny's the porn star. Johnny's the porn star. Johnny's the porn star.
Nice.
Nice, Johnny.
Okay, rock star or what's the next?
Movie star.
Okay.
I was gonna put
Oh,
fuck
God
boy in
damn
there.
it. Pete, you're the movie star,
Oh, thank you.
which leaves you.
Kev, you're rock star. It's
the
kind of
rock
true.
star.
Yeah.
I can see
Play
it.
keyboards. What was the name of that band?
Hell yeah.
Took Waterford by Storm.
I can't remember.
Circa 92.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. What a band.
What a band.
Oh.
Red Tape. What were they called?
It was a gun. It was a gun.
Oh, yeah, it was 30-06 or
That's
something.
it, yeah.
Yeah. That was a band. I went to go see them. You kind of guessed that right.
Apologize to anybody with ears.
And I have acted in a short movie one
That's
time.
right.
Yeah. And it was in a film. It won film festivals. And an award-winning film
First
festival.
movie, the guy
shit.
wins.
That's very cool.
Yeah, they didn't use any of my credits.
I've been in films, but they're only on the internet.
Oh, porn star.
Yeah.
Porn star.
Yeah.
See? She nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who this would be more fun if Beaver was here, but who do you think has the biggest dick?
It would have been Beaver.
Whoa. Do we really think Beaver?
Oh, he's got
Beaver does have the
giant
biggest
horn.
Does he?
dick. Yeah.
Good for him.
In Norfolk County.
Yeah.
Really?
I've measured them all.
So is there there's like a county fair.
Yeah.
And
It's like they
it's
give
like
the red
measure
ribbon.
my pumpkin, but also my penis.
Yeah, that's
Stand
Beaver. Beaver stood
Yeah,
there
okay.
for a whole
Good for
week.
him. Good for him.
His cock out.
So who has the biggest pee-pee?
And
Okay.
it gets cold. It gets cold there too.
What the fuck? The biggest pee-pee? Do I really have to do this?
You have to do it. I'm not going to make you rank the smallest. You just have to pick the biggest.
Yeah. Which you
This
are
is
right.
only the
I'm
second.
literally, by the way, guys, I'm looking at three men with their legs just spread like,
We can't close them around
but
our huge cocks. Yeah. It's actually balls.
here,
Yeah.
I was just going to say, Pete has big balls, I can tell.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not bad.
No, it's still. I'm
I'm just
like
saying
a
Pete has big
alpha
balls. Can we leave it
gorilla.
at that?
Can we leave
Pete
it at that?
Pete has big balls, I
Got
can
the
tell.
biggest balls
But
of
he's
them
also
all.
wearing different kinds of pants. You guys are wearing jeans, and that's not conducive for telling that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm the one that's
supposed to be a
showing off
guess.
Yeah,
my cock.
yeah, you are. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand over it now because I am kind of self-conscious. I have not fluffed it properly to show Jean
That's on you.
Pierre.
That's on you. Oh my god, am I done?
You're an A.
All right.
You too.
So, who is it? Kev has the biggest cock?
No.
Johnny.
I was gonna say no.
You have the biggest balls, but that's all I'll talk about.
I'll take it as a win.
Thank you. That's kind.
Please rank. Yeah, but no one ever happy about your balls, you know?
I
If
mean,
you just
I
let
like
us shove our
balls. I
balls
like
inside you, if you just let us like
That doesn't
fill
sound
you
like
up
a
in
good
there.
But listen, we have to look at them, and I'll enjoy that.
You ever see a video?
Touch?
My cousin sent me a video one time.
Oh God,
Jesus.
And
my cousin.
it was this
If my cousin ever sent me, actually, it's a lie. My cousin Monique might send me some shit.
my cousin sent me this video, and it was this African American gentleman, and he had
Here we go.
like stuffed his balls in this girl's butthole,
Okay.
and then
Well.
he pulled him out,
Yeah.
and then he goes booyah. That was a whole video,
That's a good move.
and for
I just want to know, like, was this
balls
sound
were
that
in
came
the-
up?
like that.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping
When
for.
he goes booyah.
I'm satisfied now. I would like to see that now that I've heard.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, and it's like I really enjoyed it. I watched it like in a loop.
I
over and
would too.
over.
I would too.
Booyah.
Great sound.
Running around the house.
Booyah, and the pop.
Oh yeah,
Isn't some sex stuff fun though?
I love it.
Like sometimes, like I can't understand why people don't fuck like all the time. We talk about this on the show all the time. Like,
Like have sex all the time?
yeah, what's wrong with it?
Nothing.
Why can't you do it every night before bed?
You should.
No, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just don't get
Well,
why everyone has fun when they do it.
Yeah,
So just
depends.
Your logic is
What is
sound.
it not
Not
fun?
everyone. Not everyone has fun when you do it.
yeah, it's so fun when I
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, that's
never-
called consent
Whoa.
and happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if you were like,
yeah,
with a person that you like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to do it with them, it's fun
of course.
all the time, right?
Yeah, unless you're like really tired. Just kidding.
That is the thing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Girls don't like it
Joking.
as
I'm
much
joking.
as
Sorry,
we
I'm
do.
fun.
I don't think you like it as much as we do. I don't
got
think you. I
scared.
just don't think.
I'm attractive and
I don't
fun.
think she likes it. Oh, you want to do the what you think of us again?
What do I think of you? Yeah.
yeah.
When?
The only other thing, because I thought it was the meanest.
Mean for me or you guys?
All of us.
Okay, let's hear it.
Please rank us in order of attractiveness.
Jesus Christ, that's not fair.
See, it's so mean.
I won't
It
do
is
that.
very
I can't.
mean,
I won't
yeah.
do that. I won't do that. I refuse.
And it's mean. It's
Why?
mean to you and us.
Oh, I don't care.
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
I love it. You know, I used to do that in meetings
Pardon?
when I was a banker. I go into meetings, and this is like
What?
honestly
No.
how my brain would work. This is how
Who's the
my
most
brain works.
attractive?
I would go in the room and rank everyone in their attractiveness.
Whoa,
Yeah,
That's
fucking
cool.
twisted, eh?
I don't even think like that at all.
No, I do
Do
it.
you?
No.
No.
I do it like this is how in the order in which I would bang the
No.
girls in this room.
Jesus
now
Christ.
That's a boy thing.
I do it every room I go into. Ranked.
Yeah,
okay, I
probably.
know this is the order I go through, and I never
Never.
do
Women
it.
don't do this.
No.
No.
Maybe some.
don't?
Maybe some.
No.
Maybe some. I couldn't even.
No, we're
Imagine
pieces of
thinking that way.
garbage.
Yeah.
We are not good.
You're like,
I
would
like
ya?
a good trash now and then.
Hey,
though, so.
you know when you're in an elevator
Mhm.
and it's quiet, you're both supposed to look at the numbers,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's awkward.
Right?
I always make like a weird joke.
And then let's say you see this guy, he's like fucking gorgeous. This guy's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
carved as stone. He's beautiful, you know, and it's quiet, right? But in your head, you're being quiet, but out of the corner of your eye, you're like, my God, this guy's awesome, like beautiful. In your head, what are you thinking? What's the dirtiest thing that you think?
I think it's one of those situations where,
Like my thoughts are dirty at that.
are they?
Very dirty.
I think
Not for the
can
guy,
I tell
but
you?
a
Can
girl.
I tell you? I think my dirtiest thoughts happen in an airport. You're like sitting at a bar, and I travel a lot to the U.S. And you're sitting at a bar, and there's a man that's even within like a 30-year range of you. Like I love men in their 50s. I love an older guy. And there's just something about a guy in an eligible age who, in a normal bar, you'd be like, okay, like whatever. Something about sitting at an airport bar across doesn't matter. They could be wearing the grossest shirt ever. It doesn't even matter. Ordering a drink, and you're just like, Hey.
Is it because
Hey.
he could go somewhere different than you?
Could be that. There's something weird about an airport crush.
Yeah.
Any guy that's eligible in your age range, you're like, are you married or you're not married? Like, there's something to be said about
the
a
ring's
guy in
already
an
off.
airport. Yeah.
And work
There's
hotel.
What is that about an airport crush? Any eligible guy around your
transitory.
age? Pardon?
Transitory. It's not permanent.
Yeah.
It's like this. It can be romantic, and it doesn't have to. It can. It can be perfect because it's. You don't have to like commit to it long enough to realize it's going to not be perfect.
That guy, if I saw him in a regular place, I'd be like, don't talk to me. All of a sudden in an airport, and I'm like, you're looking at me? What? No. You want to buy me a drink? Like, all of a sudden it gets like flirty for no reason other than you're in an airport and I can't explain it.
Well, all I know is that if I'm definitely gonna head to an airport after my divorce, like when it happens, like, or if it, whenever, then the airport.
It's a good spot. Can tell you that.
Yeah, I learned about it. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. The show's been worthwhile. Johnny, did you learn that too?
I did.
Let's go. You got enough gas in your car to go back to Toronto? No, I'm sorry. I'm not looking for that. I'm just joking around.
I can't afford to get into the airport.
You can't afford to buy a drink at an airport.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's worth it though.
Yeah.
Might be.
If what she just said is true.
Yeah, it's
For
very
sure.
true.
Yeah, but that would be great. I want to. That is kind of interesting, though, that you say that. It must be fact that it is this that
There's
it
something
can be
about
it can be anything, and then it will just go away, so you never have to prove it right or wrong, right? That is kind of romantic. I like romance stories. Hey,
It's cute.
Beaver. Beaver is the same way too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Helpless romantic.
He likes a romance.
I can't help it. I love the romance. My grandpa would tell me romance stories when I was a kid about him and my grandma, and I just thought it was just so wonderful. And then I just wanted to tell that story myself.
I love that.
Romance. I think it's dying, eh? But I like it. I just always have liked it. Why not?
I
Eh?
love it.
Eh?
As it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck. What time is it? Just tell me.
It is 10:38.
Whoa.
Holy
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Right in the goat ass.
Are we way over?
Yeah, we went way over.
Shit. That's
I
probably
got
my bad.
lost. I got lost in your eyes, Genevieve. And I
They are
can't
cute.
lie about it. We just got lost in this show. For you
Sorry.
people that have stuck it out to the
God.
end, or even the beginning, it doesn't matter. We're gonna edit this up and make it pretty for the people who haven't even
Yeah.
seen this. This is gonna all seem like you were just a star the whole time, and it was just a laugh riot, which it kind of was. I had a good time talking
I had
to
a
you.
great time.
You did?
I'm so sorry if I talk too much.
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all. No, honestly, I mean it. That you have an interesting story, and you really have lived quite the life already.
Yeah.
At such a young age, and I know that that you'll continue to do great things. So I was happy to have you in. Thank you very much. And Adrian, thank you for being our studio audience. You were
Yeah.
fantastic.
Sexy ass.
Well behaved.
Ooh,
Well
definitely
behaved.
well
Oh, we've had some real bad
Yeah.
audience members in the past. to be
They got
honest
some
with you.
powers. They'll behave.
And if you guys would like to give us some feedback, John. That's
one.
good. That's good.
We got feedback.
Go to thedutchhall@gmail.com or go to Dutch Hall on Instagram and soon to be TikTok. According to Genevieve, she's telling me I've got to get on the TikTok.
Yeah, he does.
And also, what else I got to do? Oh, captions.
Yeah, captions.
I'll do those things. I'm going to
Yeah.
get on this. She's teaching me how to be good at this
Closed
stuff.
captions.
And but anyways, feedback. TheDutchHall@gmail.com. Go to cleanflow.com to support our sponsor and become a Patreon supporter at the Dutch Hall at Patreon. Whatever. Patreon.com/DutchHall. That's what it is. Until next week, we will. Anyone want to follow Genevieve? You want people to follow you?
Sure. Depends what you like to look at. But Adrian, what's my Instagram again? It's Genevieve.
DC.
Part of my last name is DUBCA. I gotta fix that. It's Genevieve Dubé Carpenter.
Yeah.
I guess.
On the gram.
Yeah, Genevieve. It's spelled like Genevieve. D-U-B. See?
said
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
more sense than Cynthia, because I had my cancer doctor's name is Genevieve,
Yeah.
and I call her Genevieve all the
Yeah.
time.
I mean, I actually have a funny story about being introduced at a wedding one time. You know when you do that awkward like bridal party, they introduce you into the reception.
Yeah.
This man, the guy, he looked down at my name, and instead of Genevieve or Genevieve, he looked down at it and he's like, it needs like a U or a W and an R. And he was like, Guinevere. And I was like, I am Guinevere for the night. I have arrived. I just embodied it. I was like, hell yeah, it's sexy as boom.
Alter ego.
I am definitely King Arthur's
Bitch.
weird forest lady. I got this. That's me. So yeah, anyway.
Guinevere, Cynthia, Genevieve. You've been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And until next week, we will see you, NT. See you next Thursday. Hit it, Johnny.
Thank you. I've been staring at this for 2 hours. Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What kind of sausage is this?
It's Pete's sausage. That's it is actually
Really?
Hungarian homemade Hungarian sausage.